This is a clip from a recent Pops live stream or video. Make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss the next one.
It's been a strange week of like news stories and a kind of a run of the last couple weeks of some different things. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know what to think.
America's cherished classic comes to life in this very special offer that helps children around the nation. Call 1-800-421-2000 to order the perfect gift for the holidays, the Wizard of Oz collection, featuring the celebrity-packed concert video and CD. A once-in-a-lifetime concert with an all-star cast performing favorite songs from the Wizard of Oz. Also including the original motion picture, plus an original Wizard of Oz bound movie script and 2 original prints. This magical collection, a $100 value, is not available in stores and can be yours for just 4 payments of $19.98. All net proceeds will be donated to the Children's Defense Fund, a national organization providing a voice for America's children. Buy the holiday gift that you will share with your family time and time again. Call 1-800-257-1333 now.
The last one kind of isn't really, it's not really a huge thing. It's more like just kind of like the latest. Oh, which piece to tell you. It just keeps getting bigger and probably stranger, and we'll kind of see what that looks like. I've been talking about it long before it was set up over there. The Masters of the Universe, the He-Man movie, is coming.
Yeah.
The latest is Kristen Wiig's now part of the cast. So for those of you who don't know, Masters of the Universe has been on the plate, $30 million deep at Netflix, and still having a big mess on their hands. We did a whole show on the movie called Lost City, which was terrible because those are the guys that were set to direct this movie before Netflix dumped it. Yeah. Then they dumped it, and now it's over at Amazon. He'll be it's directed by Travis Knight, and we have sort of like interesting sort of adaptation coming with, Jared Leto as a Skeletor.
So weird.
Okay, interesting. The thing, right? Camila Mendes as Teela. I was not particularly thrilled with that. I think she looks and feels more like the new versions of Teela, which is sort of like the coded lesbian version of Teela, not the original version of Teela. So it's just, I don't know what to expect. I don't even know you and I've ever talked about any of this. What was your thoughts on the He-Man movie coming?
So I only had like a basic understanding of it coming. I didn't know a whole lot of details, so looking into this was a little bit more intriguing for me. I have a lot of mixed feelings for this. There's the part intrigue, part like, what are you doing with this casting, kind of, because I will say the biggest disappointment for me, I know you think that Camilla is kind of upsetting for the Teela side, but I don't like Nicholas's casting for Prince Adam. And I don't feel like he's going to give us that showstopper He-Man that we look to. And I also feel like part of He-Man and the reason why I love it is the campiness of the show. I feel like
I agree.
I watch that show with my son because he knows that those lines, just like Thundercats, are going to be repeated in every episode. And he's looking forward to getting that campiness to interact with the show as someone that enjoys it. And I don't feel like we're going to get that. I feel like it may go more of like a Conan live action feel to it than a He-Man. And I don't feel like I'm going to enjoy it. To classify it and go into it as this is a He-Man movie, I don't feel like I'm going to be able to do
that. Yeah, I mean, I can't even have mixed feelings there because I would kind of rather have maybe something more serious and I'm very torn. Like I've said all along, He-Man is probably the hardest one to get for me, where I don't feel like there's a win. I'm not going to get something that's going to adapt the show that I like with the campiness. I do agree with I think the problem with the He-Man casting is Alan Ritchson would have been the ideal He-Man, but he blew up because of Reacher, right? So he become the guy they can't get anymore. So got this guy.
That's
and
fair.
It's just, he's not going to have the gravitas or the name. Maybe he can pull it off. I don't know. Yeah. But then it's like, I don't know what to do. It's not going to be candy, but I also don't think it's going to be Conan or Game of Thrones. I don't know what it's going to be. And we just keep throwing more casting news. Idris Elba also as man at arms is also kind of weird and kind of
Yeah,
mixed feelings.
I
Well, I feel like
agree
he's just going to overshadow everyone else on screen because of who he is. He's so
because it's
good.
Idris. He is
Yeah, Idris Elba.
fantastic.
Like, what am I supposed to say? Like, what?
That's what I think that's another issue is that this casting, you have Idris and Jared on one side, and then you
Yeah.
have these other people that are not very currently well known in it, and a whole lot of things that they've done to like put them up that high. And so it's kind of like, how are you going to balance that out? If you're a forefront, like I think that's the right terminology, forefront. But if your main actor isn't going to be someone who's maybe well known in that capacity, they at least need to be able to bring this character to life. And I just don't see that with him. I don't look at him and think, you know what, that's our He-Man. And I don't know if it's going to be able to pull off that same way for me. We'll see, but I don't have that like excitement for it like I would want to.
Well, in this case, Roboto is going to be voiced by a female, Kristen Wiig. So Roboto has been changed. But there is going to be tons of different characters that are, in this. So we're going to have a Trapjaw. We're going to have a Goat Man. We're going to have
Yeah.
Triclops. We're going to have Man. We're going to have all sorts of crazy stuff. I was mostly intrigued by the fact that they did get Idris Elba and Jared Leto, but I also feel like that also did exactly what you said so well, was that it kind of muddles up what the message or the feel of this movie is going to be. Like, I'm really more confused now than ever.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like if they were going to lean into no-name He-Man, lesser-known actors and actresses, like, okay, we can keep the budget down, go more campy, we can have more fun, make it kind of for kids. I don't know what Amazon's going for. And I don't even know that Amazon knows what they're going for. I feel like we could be working off, scraps from stuff that is still over from Netflix. As far as I know, too, I don't think we've gotten any real footage or anything like that. And this is due like in June. This releases in June. So,
oh wow, I didn't know that. I didn't realize it's that
I'm shocked
soon. I
that,
don't know how I feel about that.
yeah, it says June 5th of 2026. So I'm shocked that at Comic-Con there wasn't. Maybe I missed it. Is there a
Anything?
teaser or footage or anything? I don't really know. So
I don't think it was I don't know if it was a legitimate. That's what the hard thing is. It's like the
yeah,
quote unquote teasers. I can never really tell if they're actually.
the only thing I saw was just the image of like him with sword. Like, it's a close up of his chest and a sword, which doesn't really tell much of anything, basically, right? And I've seen some like set photos where he's more like dressed like Prince Adam, he is He-Man. Yeah, I don't know. So this has been a rough week. This has been a rough week of news and stories and teases, and I can intertwine some trailers and teases along the way to beef up your Friday, folks, but I can only put so much icing on the turd.
Yeah.
It's kind
Yeah.
of out there. It's if you are catching this as a clip, make sure you check out the link in the description there to watch the whole Popscast.
Thank you for tuning in. We hope